Hello and welcome back everyone, it is your boy Perm and today I'm gonna talk about Andrew Tate. If you don't know who this guy is, then you have been living under a rock because he's been going out with a tweet yesterday saying that if you watch cartoon or anime and that you're a grown-up, you're a fucking loser and you will not get any girls because they will lose all the respect for you. Now, I wanna talk about this guy because he really has triggered a lot of people in the anime community specifically. Also in the cartoon sort of community, but mostly anime specifically because, obviously he did kind of go out to say that anime in particular was worse or some shit like that. I don't really remember the exact words he went out with. I'm not gonna, bring up the tweet or read it because I don't care that much for him, honestly. Now, one thing that's interesting about this tweet is that he said that he likes Family Guy. Now, as I said, he said that cartoons and anime were bad, right? So, and then he goes out to say that Family Guy is okay. So doesn't that just mean that he's contradicting himself completely? Like, he's just going out there saying that anime and cartoon, that's for losers and I watch Family Guy because that's fine. That's like saying, if you don't like what I like, you're a fucking loser. But if you do like what I like, that's cool. Then you're a cool guy. So I think that's the kind of mentality he's having, like you need to agree with him or otherwise he's not gonna like you. And that's basically the mentality of a fucking kid. I mean, come on, if you have at least some level of maturity, you're gonna understand that, different people like different things. That's just how life fucking is. You can't expect everyone to fucking like what you like. That is not how to go about life. You're not gonna get very far, especially if you want to gain respect for other people. They're not gonna like you if you say that this particular thing is bad because I don't like it. I mean, they're just gonna look at you thinking, oh, who's this idiot fucking thinking that everyone has to agree with them. So I just thought, I would talk about that because it's something that, I mean, it offends a lot of people, let's be real. And speaking of offending people, he did also say, I think he said this previously, I'm not sure, that depression isn't real. Now, he's not the first one to go out with this, of course, but the fact is that he went out with this and then he went out with his anime tweet. And because of the fact that he said that, depression isn't real, that just made people outside of the anime community hate him as well, because he's not just attacking, the anime community anymore. He's attacking people who suffer from depression, because if you don't think that depression is real, there's something wrong with you, honestly, because I don't personally suffer from depression, but I do have a lot of friends who do, and I have heard, them talk about it so many times, and they're just saying, how hard it is to suffer from depression. It's not something that you can imagine if you don't have it. I mean, you can kind of speculate what it's like, but you can never truly know what it feels like unless you've actually suffered from depression at some point in your life yourself. So the fact that he goes out with it just tells you, he's trying to pick a fight. He could have just left this out. He didn't have to tweet about any of these things. Instead, he goes out to tweet about both of them, openly. Like, he's just fishing for hate right now. And I don't understand why. I mean, it's like he wants people to hate him. I mean, I know there are a lot of people who just likes to be hate, but I mean, what kind of mentality do you need to have in order to, like the idea of people hating you? It's not really something that I can imagine being a good thing in any remote way. It feels like one of these things that, I mean, you must suffer from a different kind of mental illness if you think that's cool. Well, anyway, I'll be ending the video here because I really don't have anything else to say about this Andrew Tate person. He's a bit of an idiot, but yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think about him. Is he an idiot or is he being reasonable? I hope you don't think he's being reasonable, because then you've honestly lost all respect from me. But yeah, anyway guys, have a nice one.